Stack Builder. How to build a stack. There are multiple links that direct you to the Stack Builder. The most common is from HA's homepage, as shown. Once clicked, the Stack Builder opens a window for you to select the stack type you want to build. Note there are 6 games that require building stacks: Super, Super Ultra, Super Mega, Ultimate, Ultimate Ultra, and Ultimate Mega. At this point, the system defaults to Super to build a new stack. So we'll go ahead and use that and enter a stack name. We'll call it Stack 1. Click OK, and you're brought to the Stack Builder page. On the right, you'll notice that the chip template is loaded and for the particular stack type you've chosen, in this case Super Stacks 1 of 10. Note that you can also have 10 stacks per stack that's created. So in the 6 games, that means you have 60 total stacks made in the system for your chips. On the left here, all our stacks, all our chips from our collection are loaded in alphabetical order based on starting with the faction of the chip alien and going forward. So let's build this new stack. We'll start with the super stack here with 3 super sims, and note that the maximum rank points is 15 for a super stack. And to do so, we will then use drag and drop or double click chips from the left grid to the circles below. So let's demonstrate that here for you. We'll drag the breeze over, and we'll drag cut over, and we have 7 rank points left because there's 15 total. We can take a CMO, we can get a CMO here with 7, and that will total up 15. Now note the system will automatically recognize when the build is complete. Click Save to Stack to finish. So we'll do that, and that's as simple as it is. We save a super stack. The confirmation dialog is here now. We hit OK. Stack 1 has been saved, and then you're ready to build a new stack. At this point, we'll choose another stack to build, and we'll click on Build New Stack. Notice there's other links here to choose as well. We'll get to my stacks in a minute, and we note that the stack rules also is here available. That'll allow you to drop down a stack rule, a build rule image, to look at and study if you need help with assisting to build a stack. And that will change based on each stack type. So, and we have the delete stack link, clear stack. These options are fairly self-explanatory. You can have whenever a stack is loaded, you can delete that stack here. You can also clear stack will clear the contents of the template here, and the save stack we've demonstrated. Sort by allows you to sort by the different options available to the grid, be it rank, faction, chip type, super type, effect type, abilities, and we'll demonstrate that in a minute. You can search also by chip name, and also here set selector. If we had multiple sets as we plan, going forward after ROTS, they would be selected here. Currently, Rise of the Simless or ROTS is the default set that's loaded for the stack builder. All right, so at this point now we can just click on Build New Stack. The main window, Build New Stack, opens again. Allows you to choose your default or your chosen or selected stack you want to build for. In this case, we'll choose the most advanced stack type, that's Ultimate Mega. And we'll enter stack name, stack 2 in this case. And that loads up into the template. Okay, at this point we will then just do drag and drop or double clicking to fill in our template. And here we're loaded with X amount of chips in our left side grid. We can then do several things. We can actually scroll all the way down till we get the super chips past the super, becomes the stratagem chips here and the tactic chips. Or I could have gone a sort by, select the chip type, tactic only, and then search, and then that would bring in all my tactics. So using sort by, you can actually filter out what kind of chips you want to show in the grid. All right, so at this point we're going to now drag and drop a couple of chips over, but notice we tried to go to the super chip here, and it said chip must be super type for dragging over that particular circle type. So we made an error there. So instead, we got to go over tactic, which makes sense. All right, and we can also double click, so we'll do a combination of both. Notice if I double clicked on the same chip, it would error out and tell us that stack building uses the rule of one chip copy per stack, unless otherwise stated on a chip's text. So we can only use one chip per chip in a stack. All right, so at this time, we'll just continue to finish the tactics, and we're loading 4 of those in this ultimate mega stack. Notice that the counts do reduce. Do look at the headers here. Total chip count. Those are all the chips you have available in your collection for those particular chips. And on the right, available for stacks are the counts for the chips that are actually part of stacks currently. All right. So that's what that information is for. All right. So let's continue to finish the stack here. We're going to now use sort by to go for stratagems. And the stratagems load on the left here. Same thing. We drag them over or double click on them, and notice how the counts do reduce by 1. We could also delete one if we wanted to, and then bring another one in if we chose to change that. We can also drag and drop over an existing one to replace the old one. So a pretty flexible system as far as getting the chips you want in the template appropriately to your needs. All right. Another thing that's very good is a nice feature is to have the tips, what they call chip tips, where we can actually show the larger, life size chips, so you can better assist you in building your stacks. So if you just hover over the chip, you can get that information to pop up. So these pop up or tool chip tips allow you to see all the chips, and that's good for every chip that comes into the grid on the left here. Okay, so on this also, we could also go over stack rules, and we could then put up the pop-up for that particular build rule for that stack. So ultimate mega stack build rule shows here, and that describes everything you need to know about that particular stack type. Let's say we did want to clear this. We could clear this here and demonstrating that, and notice how they go away. By doing that, we do have to start again, but we can quickly do that by just double clicking. Notice all the counts do update as well back to their normal, and this will take a second to do that. We'll go back and bring in our tactics, and then double click on those. Just bring in some real fast. Here we're not taking time to build our stack based on what maybe a strategy type or a theme type. We're just quickly making an ultimate mega stack, but eventually or later you'll want to study the chips and create your own type of stacks and themes based on the chips you choose. All right, so this time we're going to also go to let's go to chip type again, go super, load the super sims in, and we'll fill in the blanks here quickly. So an ultimate mega stack requires 7 super sims and up to 30 rank points. So we're right there with 28. We needed 2. Looks like we have one here, Stalkwell, rank 2. And then the system prompts us to build is complete. So we click save to finish. And now we have saved our ultimate stack, save ultimate mega stack. The stack 2 has been saved. So that demonstrates how we create the advanced ultimate mega stack. We've done 2, there's 6 available. You can also have up to 10 per stack type, like I mentioned. And it's a pretty flexible system. You'll find that's real elegant, how to drag and drop and double click your chips over to the right side chip templates. Pretty cool. At this point, we're also going to then show you what My Stacks does. That's where you actually view and manage and even print and delete and edit your stacks. So any existing stacks we created in the stack builder, it can be viewed here in the window. This is using a pretty cool, slick way to actually hover and then also show this, magnify the chips that are in your stacks. At this point, we can go to the Ultimate Mega as well. Notice we have the one that we created here, named as Stack 2, and we can show you all the chips here. Let's say we want to edit that stack. We can click Edit. Notice all the other buttons too: Delete Stack, Delete All Stacks, Print All Stacks. So we have a lot of features here in the My Stacks section. As mentioned, we'll do the Edit Stack. This will load the stack builder back up with all the chips for that particular stack. In this case, Stack 2. Let's say we want to make an edit. We change out this guy, Lexicon. He's a rank 6. So now we can bring in another rank 6 or lower. And you don't have to have exactly the 30 points to fill in this particular stack type. You can, it's up to that amount. So you can say we take a 5 here, sync wave, and with 29 we can resume the saving the stack. It's recommended to match or maximize your stacks to the maximum total available rank points available, but you can have less if you wish. So save stack. Save stack. The name of stack 2 has been saved again. We can now go back to my stacks and just check out our changes. And notice that default's always to super game, but we go to the ultimate game. Stack 2 is now showing here because it's the only one we have. If there was multiples, we could go to the stack selector here and choose this file name based on this pull down. Alright, so here we have this ultimate mega stack, and the change we made was sync wave for lexicon. So that's now been done here. And that's it. So basically that demonstrates the my stacks. The editing, delete's pretty simple. Delete all. You could actually delete a bunch of stacks by range, and you can print as well stacks, so that can assist you in your gameplay. Okay, so we hope you're pleased with the stack builder and my stacks demonstration. Thank you for listening, and see you in the game rooms.